Hi, what up, Who That Nation? This is No Cap, No Filter Saints. I'm your host, Marley G, back at y'all in another episode. And man, the Saints have finally announced the team captains for 2025. We're gonna have to go ahead on and get into it. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. We got 8 team captains. So far the team captains are Brandon Cooks, a veteran, been around the team at once upon a time, a couple of years back when he first began his career. Uh, am I surprised at this move? Not surprised. I mean, it's a lot of young guys on this team right now. Brandon Cooks, he's been on some Super Bowl uh, teams before, so uh, I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people are wondering if Brandon Cooks going to even be productive this year because it looked like he was just out there, you know, just dragging his feet on some of these routes in this preseason game. But we're gonna have to go ahead on and see once Sunday come how he perform. We got Blake Grupe. I don't know who the hell he leading. That's crazy that he a team captain. Like I guess you just gotta have certain people from special teams, but that kind of took me by surprise. Justin Reed, that's a no-brainer. I kind of picture Justin Reed coming to being a heavy voice within the locker room. Like he's just that type of guy that uh, I expected him picking up the slack where Honey Badger left off at, in his retirement. AK, of course, he's been a big team leader these past couple of years. AK, he first came on the Saints, he was just kind of quiet, just kind of, to himself. But ever since Sean Payton and Drew Brees left, especially when we was going through this LaDA era, he had to be the one that start calling stuff out, and I kind of respect Elvin for that. Zach Wood, um, mm, another veteran that been in the league a while. I guess the young guys will gravitate to what he's saying, but you know, yeah. And of course, we got Demario Davis. This was already like a stamp. We already know like he's one of the for sure most notable team captains. Him and alongside Cam Jordan. So those two guys, there's no surprise that they're on this list. And we got Big Eric McCoy on the list as well. I think he's been like a team leader since Alvin been a team leader as well. So that's all the team captains, man. I'm looking forward to see what these guys could do to the team as far as production goes. I think out of everybody on the team captains list, I think who's going to have the most production for the Saints on the offense side of the ball, of course, AK, and on the defensive side of the ball, that's hard, man. I'm gonna go with Justin Reed. I think Justin Reed gonna have a more bigger year than Demario Davis. I mean, Demario Davis is getting up there. I don't care what they showed on that one play that he made when he blown that whole play up. He gonna have to slow down sometime, man. Maybe this might be the year. I'm hoping it not happen because I want the Saints to have a good team. But I just if I'm putting my money on it, I'm putting my money on Justin Reed having a more impact on the defense than Demario. But we shall see. Another thing I'm gonna go ahead on and get into a little clip of uh, Chase Young, man. He's talking about killing more, and it's a short clip. We're just gonna go ahead on and see what he talking about and react to it real quick. Let me go ahead on and cue it up for you. Hold on. Position also. We love Coach Moore. Just what he's doing right now, what he's provided to us. Just being that guy. He's won it. He's bringing all that. He knows how to win. He's putting us in position to do things with us too. Be in that position also. So can't say enough about Coach Moore. We love Coach Moore. Just what he's doing right now, what he's provided to us. Just being that guy. He's won it. He's bringing all that. He knows how to win. He's putting us in position and doing things with us to be in that position also. So can't say enough about Coach Moore. All right. Y'all gotta excuse me for that. I ain't think it was gonna show blurry like that, but y'all get the picture. I think Chase Young, I think he's gonna pretty much have a big bounce back year this year under Staley. He already said that Kellen Moore, he knows how to win. I don't think that was a shot at DA. I just think that was him calling it like he said. Like he had some success in Philly. It was putting up some wins. He called a good game in the Super Bowl, and I think it was warranted for what he said. Chase Young, he definitely needs to step up and be productive on his defense. He's the most talented dude on the defense, in my opinion. When he's on, if he could step up and get double-digit sacks, if we get double-digit or close to double-digit sacks from Carl Granderson, I think that we're gonna have some. I think we're gonna have success on this defense. I think the back end is very, very, good with as far as the safeties go. Not a cornerbacks, they gonna have to cover, bro. They got to cover. As long as the defensive ends could get home, they'll be okay. They'll help them out, but they ain't gonna better get home every time. And if they not going home within 4 seconds, that they just gonna have to hold up for them 4 seconds. We talking about Alante, we talking about Kool-Aid, we talking about a lot of these guys that gotta get better at cover skills. Yadam, he's pretty much solid. I ain't too much worried about him. He kind of a sticky guy. He gonna be right up in the receiver back pocket for the most part. But other than that, we're gonna have to see these guys make some plays out there. What else I want to get into? I might have some record predictions coming up for y'all soon. I might go live with B and Marlon. So we're gonna do the record prediction before the season now that the whole roster is set. The Saints, they looking like they're gonna be painting the touchdown end zone gold. So we're gonna have to see about that. They got the gold jerseys that they've gone into. Some people like them, some people hate them because it's not real gold. Like people want that gold, not the light brown that they going with or that tan that they going with. Like a lot of people just don't like that. Like we want gold. But yeah, as far as the uniforms go, a lot of people want to see the black on black with the color rush. Me, I want to see it as well. I think we opening up the first game of the season with the goal. Another thing, we've been holding the record for the most long streak of wins in week 1. We got 6 wins, 6 years straight. Can it be 7 with Spence Rattler and Kellen Moore? We got to see. It's crazy that we hold the record for that because it don't feel like that. It's just been such a bad era for being a Saints fan these past couple of years. It don't even feel like we won week 1 these past 6 years, but we have. I knew it was a few years back that Sean and Drew, we couldn't get over that hump losing the first game. But then I guess like Sean and Drew last 3 seasons, we won that first game. So yeah, man, the last 6 years, Saints hold the record for having the most consecutive wins week 1. So we're gonna have to see if we could keep that up. Saints released JT Gray, a longtime Saints fan favorite, special teams master. Like this dude, just when it comes to special teams, I could definitely see him being a coach. I could definitely see him going to another team and being productive, just like a lot of our other special teams guys who went on to other teams. One thing about the Saints, it seemed like we always had some good special teams players, some good special teams coaches. Like if we had a bad year of it, we'll get it turned around kind of quickly. So hopefully we coming in with JT Gray, and hopefully hopefully the release of JT Gray was a good move by us, because I know a lot of fans are upset about it. I know a lot of players are upset about it, but man, that's what comes with being a team, bro. You're going to have to release some players that people aren't going to be too fond of being released. Last thing I want to touch on before I get up out of here is 2 more things. The Saints have actually got a Taysom Hill clone, a lot of people are saying. This guy by the name of Tommy Millott. He's a Montana State QB. We signed him to the practice squad. We're going to see if he's going to be able to make the team. I know Jake Hanna just made the team, so it'll be tough for him to even, scratch the team. But if we do, we're just gonna have him in certain packages that we would have Taysom Hill in for. I think Taysom Hill might miss the first couple of seasons of the couple of weeks of the first season, maybe even Trevor Penning. So we're gonna have to see how that's gonna play out. But I'm looking at the guy play. He kind of looks like Taysom Hill, but one thing about Taysom Hill, it's hard to find another Taysom Hill. This dude is a unicorn. If it was that easy to have another Taysom Hill, a lot of teams would have another Taysom Hill, and I haven't seen one yet. The closest thing is probably Tim Tebow, but other than that, I haven't seen one yet. And the closest thing is Tim Tebow as far as from the quarterback position. One more thing I have to get into before I get up out of here is the Saints have actually we hired Thomas Dimitroff. He was like a guy that was with the Falcons. I think he was like their GM or whatever. So it's just like we just swapping. They got Terry Fontenot, we got this guy. So I don't know what type of long-term vision they're gonna see for this guy. I don't know what's gonna be the overall plan is, but I would like to guess that we're bringing this guy in and he's gonna kind of be sticking around. I don't know if he's gonna take Jeff Ireland's spot, but it is what it is. So Saints and Falcons, we just swapping staff people and swapping players like it ain't nothing. But that's it, man. Like I said, I got the record prediction coming up, and at the same time, we're gonna have to cover up. We're gonna have to cover the game after Sunday, bro. I really, really feeling good about this game. I'm starting to think that we could probably sneak up out there with a win, but I'm gonna have to wait for the record prediction and really take a deep dive into the Cardinals and really look at their roster and see how we match up. But until next time, y'all be safe out there. Who that? And back at y'all at that episode soon, man. I'm out.